Welcome back, guys, to another exciting matchup in Week 6 of Star League tonight. Seagulls versus Marlins. Joining me in the booth is me, Hawkish, and Patty P. How you feeling tonight, Patty?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Hawkish?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a very exciting matchup to watch tonight. You got the 3-2 Seagulls versus the 4-1 Marlins. Their game records are 13-7 versus 12-8. So that's a very good matchup to watch tonight. I'm
Really
very excited
close.
how to see it. It'll be Steez and Siphrry versus Tunloink and Unknown. So I'm very excited for this matchup. What do you think of all these guys, Patty?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen the Marlins play, or not the Marlins, the Seagulls play at all. I've played a little bit with Steez. I'm really excited to see this matchup. The records are really close. It's gonna be a good games.
Absolutely. Well, as you see in the Star Conference, it's very tight in the division. You got the 5-0 Eagle or Owls at the top. You got 4-1 Marlins right behind them, and the Seagulls behind them at 3-2. So this is a matchup that's gonna be very important for the final standings.
Yeah.
But tonight, we should just get this game going and let's see how this goes.
Yes, sir.
And there's Tunloink and Steez with the early try. Let's see, Unknown. Can he handle this dribble? He goes. Siphrry does get the deflection here on the 50. Tunloink does beat him to it. Unknown. Oh, they both missed the ball. Steez has control of the ball here. Let's see if they can do something with this. Oh, and there's Tunloink winning the 50. Unknown gonna get in, and that's a score early on for Unknown. And now you got the Seagulls up 1-0 with 4:41 left. Early goal.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You see Siphrry go up to the pass, and Steez just loses the dribble there. It was an early challenge, a good one too.
Absolutely, and let's see how this next touch goes. You got Unknown beating Siphrry to it. See if Tunloink can do something with this ball. Steez is there down to deflect it. You got Unknown to handle, but Siphrry does win the 50. Tunloink does deflect it away. Steez does get it back to him. Oh, Unknown's out of position. Oh, but what a save by Unknown. That is a very clutch save there. Siphrry does handle the ball here. See what he can do. He's going to take it to the corner. Nice deflection there, but Steez is right there, ready to go.
So we got a little bit of mind games here from Steez.
Absolutely. Now you got Steez get the ball. It was a nice demo there by Siphrry on Tunloink. Siphrry handling the ball. Unknown does win this 50. Can Tunloink finish this off though? Oh, Steez is there for the save. Can they handle this now? Steez handling the dribble. Can he beat him to it? Unknown does beat him. And there's Tunloink there to get the clear. But Siphrry's right back to him. The very aggressive play style so far in this game.
Yes, sir. I'm surprised we haven't seen more demos so far. They're playing really aggressive, up really close to the ball.
Absolutely. We have seen the one demo, but it looks like they're just playing very aggressive around each other. Unknown there to beat him, but no, he goes back. Tunloink's there to save the ball. Nice clear there by Tunloink. Siphrry does handle this ball. Can he get away from Unknown? He does miss. They do have a shot here, but Unknown is there for the clear. Oh, maybe out of position here by Steez, but no, he does win the 50. Tunloink back to it. They just keep going back and forth with this. Let's see who can win this ping pong battle between these two teams.
See Tunloink grabbing the mid boost up there. It's going to be important to see who wins that boost battle up at the midfield. It's going to play an important factor throughout the series, for sure.
Absolutely. You see Unknown, they're getting the boost. It seems like Steez did not have a lot of boost to work with on that one. Right now, Tunloink with the 0 boost, see if he can get back and get some. Nice attempt there by Unknown, but Siphrry's there for the clear. Steez handling this ball, but he does pass it right back to Tunloink. And unfortunately, Tunloink does score there. So for the Seagulls to have an early 2-0 lead, 2:30 left. There's still a lot of time left, but 2-0 lead to start the game.
Yeah, he was really close to that save. It just seemed a little bit boost starved there.
Yeah, it seems like they were just caught just out of position on that one. It's Unknown trying to keep it going. Let's see if he can get another score. He does miss this. Siphrry does get the clear. Steez is already back on it. See if Tunloink can win this. Tunloink does win this. Can Siphrry get back, however? Siphrry does get back. Tunloink. Oh, and the double demo. Who's going to finish this? And it seems like Siphrry is going to get 1 point back on them to get the game 2-1 with 2 minutes left. The demo's affecting the matchup right there.
Yeah, you hate to see it, man. Empty net, all he has to do is walk it in. What a demo.
Absolutely, and there's still a lot of time left in this game. Let's see this early kickoff. Steez does win the kickoff. Can Unknown get to it? He does. Siphrry still goes up for it. Unknown does miss here, but Tunloink does have the dribble. Oh, they try to get the pass off. He just misses that pass. Steez does win here on the 50. There's Tunloink. Oh, but he does win on that. Can Siphrry finish? And the game is tied up 2-2 with 1:47 left. Very tight ball game to start. Both teams have been making some mistakes, and we got a very exciting matchup for round 1.
Yes, sir. I mean, if all the games are going to be like this, I'm really excited to see how many games it goes.
Absolutely. You want to see a long series. It's more exciting for us to watch. We'll see how this goes. Right now, it's very tight between these two teams. Who overcomes who, we will see. It's Unknown back for the back pass. Steez does get it. Tunloink might be out of position here. He does get up to it. Siphrry does put it back on goal. Unknown gets to it. Now he's going to try to make a move up for on offense. He does get the flick, but Steez is there for the save. The 50 is a little even there, but Siphrry's ready to go right behind him. There's Steez with the pass. Siphrry gets him, but Tunloink just gets the save. Absolutely amazing save there. Then there's Tunloink all the way back. And there's a score. What a snipe shot by Tunloink. You get a banger on that one.
Let's take a look at what happened. Oh, he caught Steez rotating for the boost.
Absolutely.
Saw it happen and put a banger on target.
Yes, sir. And with 1:11 left, there's still enough time for the Marlins to make a comeback here. It's only 3-2. It just takes one goal. See how if they can make the attack here. Tunloink can handle this ball. But Siphrry does beat him to the 50. They're not quite in a position to take advantage of that, but Siphrry does beat him again to the 50s. He has been going for these 50s this matchup so far, and he has been winning a lot of them. Steez is going to try. He just misses that ball. That's unfortunate for the offense. You got Tunloink going back. He does win the 50 here. He's going to try to make this move. Passes over to Unknown. Can he finish the ball? And he does for another goal for the Seagulls. It is now 4-2.
That's a really good pass, mid.
Will that be the goal that helps secure this first round for the Seagulls? We'll see. There's still a little bit of time left. We'll see if the Marlins can make a comeback.
Oh, and
just beat him
the wrong way on
5-2. The Marlins looking like they're in disarray right now. Not looking good in this first round. Seagulls do seem to have the advantage. We'll see this kickoff. Season Tunloink. Tunloink does win this, but Siphrry does get the ball back. At this point, you have to think they're just going to try to go for confidence and try to get ready for the next round. Unknown does.
You gotta hope they get at least one, maybe gain a little momentum. They're going to need it if they want to keep pushing forward to game 2, the rest of the series.
Absolutely. You got Unknown trying to score this, and he does beat him to it for the 6-2 ultimate win. Like right now, they're going at him with no remorse for human life.
Absolutely. Putting the nails in the coffin, and that's the last shovel of dirt right there.
Looks like the Seagulls came to play. Did the Marlins. We'll see how it goes going forward. Right now, it's not looking good for the Marlins in this first round. Can they adjust in the next game? Ooh, they almost scored again on these guys. The Seagulls take the win here in the first round, 6-2. The Seagulls looking very dominant in that first round. What do you think so far, Patty?
I mean, I alluded to it earlier. The Seagulls were really controlling that mid-boost game, and they were applying a lot of pressure on the Marlins in the midfield. And I think that played a deciding factor in game 1 for sure.
Absolutely, and it seems like Unknown was having a game. 957 score, 4 goals, 4 saves. He was all over the pitch. You also have Tunloink, 2 goals and 2 assists, so he was playing very well. Seems like the Marlins, Siphrry was doing his part. Steez may have been a little lackluster in that first game. They're going to do a little bit more from him to get back in this one. going forward. Let's see how this next matchup goes. Patty, what do you think of the Marlins so far?
I'm thinking they got to play a little more aggressive, but also play a little smarter. I've noticed a lot of their 50s haven't really gotten them anywhere. They're 50 in the ball in places that it doesn't affect whether or not they're going to score a goal. And I think they just need to choose their timing more efficiently when they need to challenge the ball. They throw in a couple fake challenges here and there.
It is. I understand where you're coming from. We'll have to see if the Marlins can do this in the second game. They're gonna have to do something to turn this game around. The Seagulls right now look very dominating in that first matchup. Let's see how the second game goes.
And here we go.
And there's Steez winning the first touch, but Unknown is there to get it. Tunloink off the wall, does get the good pass, but Siphrry's there to save it. He moves it back upfield. Siphrry out there trying to make a move. He does lose the 50 there. Steez is there, however, to get this. Let's see what he does with the ball. They're giving themselves a lot of space here. Seagulls are not really playing aggressive to start this matchup. Siphrry back, but Tunloink does beat him to it. And he does score. It seems like Steez was not in the right position on that rotation. He was more worried about that demo. Tunloink with the early score for the Seagulls.
Yeah, I mean, you read Siphrry like a book there in the corner. And
absolutely,
Steez was very much out of position chasing that demo.
Absolutely, I feel how you feel that there. Let's see if the Marlins can come back from this. Tunloink, though, is there to make sure that that doesn't happen. So he does get a very solid clear on this one. Tunloink is up for it. Can he make a good pass on here? Siphrry, though, is there to save it. Unknown. Oh, but Siphrry does miss the ball here. Steez does get it out of there. Nice little pass up there. Can Steez finish this? No, he can't. Unknown is there for the clear. Let's see if he can beat him to this. Siphrry does win that 50. Steez is coming right back at him. But Tunloink is there for the clear. Nice save there by Tunloink.
Oh, that's a nice ball for the clear.
Absolutely. You got Tunloink. He does lose that 50 there. Unknown, however, is there. Steez is right back at him. Looks like the Marlins are trying to take a little bit more aggressive this time. Let's see if this pays off for them. There's Tunloink with the clear. Unknown. Can he finish this ball here on Steez? He cannot. Steez with a great save to get the ball out of there. And he does beat him to it. Does that? Can they make a move on this? Unknown does get there for the clear. Siphrry is going right back up at him. That is a weird touch, though. And Unknown beats him too, but Steez is there. Nice rotation so far. Looking better than they were looking earlier. Steez just can't beat him on the dribble. Tunloink does get the clear on this one. Siphrry. Oh, he does get bumped off the wall, but Unknown can't quite finish it. Siphrry does make the nice clear. Steez is trying to beat him. He does beat him on the 50, but Unknown is right there.
Seeing a lot of banging the ball around the field. I think the next goal is gonna come down to whoever decides to take control of the ball and get some solid touches on it. There's a lot of possessions being given away right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna touch on that. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna come down to who gets the possession of the ball. Tunloink does. Oh, what a save by Steez! But Unknown is there for the cleanup, and the Seagulls take a 2-0 lead with 2:30 left in the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, you see it right there. Tunloink takes control of the ball. He applies the pressure, and Steez is forced into a bad touch, and it's an easy cleanup for Unknown.
Yes, you got the 2-0 lead by Seagulls. Can the Marlins come back here? They need to start scoring the ball. Seems like they're having a struggle breaking down the Seagulls defense. We need to see a little bit more from them to try to win this game. There's Tunloink with the clear. Siphrry is there, but Unknown gets an open field. And they get the 3-0 lead. The Seagulls have been looking dominant in these first two matchups so far. Their defense has been locked down this game. Marlins are making way too many mistakes. They got to clean that up if they want to come back in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at the stats right now. We got the Seagulls have 5 shots on net as opposed to the Marlins 2. They got to put more on if you want to score.
Absolutely. It seems like they're scoring. It's just not there for them right now for the Marlins. They got to make something happen or this series is going to be over very quick. You do not want to see the 3-game sweep. Steez with the save. Tunloink back, puts it back in mid. Siphrry is there to make this clear. Tunloink does beat him to this ball. Can he make the pass that he needs to make? Siphrry, however, says no. Unknown right back at it. They are just rotating back in that corner, but Steez does get the clear. Can Tunloink get to this one? Steez does win the 50, kind of. And then there's Siphrry there. Can they get the ball in play? Unknown is there, however. Steez is ready for the ball. Can they get the pass here up to Siphrry? He does make the pass, and he's just off. Heartbreaking to watch. Just off. But Steez does beat him, and they get the score. Cutting down into the lead. Now it is 3-1 with 1:22 left. Marlins still in this game, but by no means they're up. But they have to put in more effort in real soon.
Let's see if this is the goal that turns it around, gives them some confidence and momentum heading into the end of this game.
Absolutely, and we'll see how this matchup keeps going. Steez does beat him to this. They do double commit to that. Can Siphrry make something with this? No, Tunloink does get the clear. Steez is ready though for him. He does get it right back to Tunloink. Maybe a little bit misfortune right there, but Steez does beat him to it.
Oh, he gets the double?
Oh, no, he gets the triple? But Siphrry can't close that out. Nice touches by Steez, but Siphrry needs to clutch up and finish those. Tunloink does beat him to that 50. Unknown's on the ball. There he goes. Unknown getting the pass. Tunloink does beat him to it. Oh, can they finish this? Oh, just misses the shot. Seems like they just did not get the right angle on that car. There's Unknown.
Right now working all over for some boost right now.
Yeah, it seems like right now they're just not in a good position for the Marlins. They need to get it out of their side to have a shot. Oh, and can he get to it? Right now, Siphrry does. He does beat Tunloink. Right now, if they're going to do something, it has to happen now. Oh, so close. And this has been the story of this second round matchup for the Marlins. They are just missing these opportunities, and they cannot do that if they hope to beat the Seagulls. And it looks like the Seagulls...
Oh, what a shot.
Gonna end it in an emphatic fashion for the 4-1 lead to close this one out. Seagulls looking dominant, as I said, in these first two matchups. Will they get the sweep? The Marlins don't want to face that embarrassment in this matchup.
Unknown was really feeling himself on that ceiling shot.
Absolutely. We'll see how the last matchup goes. If the Marlins can come back in this. Right now, it's not looking too good for the Marlins. Seagulls popping out to the 2-0 lead. Can they get the sweep on the Marlins? That would be a very emphatic win for them and a message to the rest of the Star Conference if they can take the 4-1 Marlins and sweep them.
Absolutely. They want the end of this season to be well. They want to place into the playoffs, obviously. See how well they can finish the end of the season.
Absolutely, and it looks like Tunloink and Unknown are just on another level right now. In that matchup, looked like Steez was doing everything he could, but he did not get the help he needed from Siphrry. Both of them had 3 shots, but Siphrry just could not land on any of them.
Yeah, I mean, a total role reversal from last game. Siphrry had a really good game last game. Steez stepped up this game, and Siphrry just it wasn't there for him.
Absolutely. It seems like Steez and Siphrry are just not quite hitting that synergy that they need. Right now, it seems like Steez this time took over and Siphrry took over in the last game. They have to put it together to try to beat the Seagulls because right now the Seagulls are just looking way too dominant.
Yeah, they're hitting some really solid infield passing plays. They're really hitting their mechanics.
Absolutely, but we'll see how this third matchup goes. Will the Seagulls get the sweep on the Marlins, or will the Marlins come back in this one?
Let's see if the Marlins can get some synergy heading into Game 3.
Absolutely. At this point, the Marlins are going to have to go for that coveted reverse sweep. It's only happened twice so far this season. We saw it last night for the Eagles coming back on the Rams. Let's see if we got the second one of the week so far.
Oh,
and that's an early goal by Steez with a second in. Steez gets the first early goal. Let's see if this is the momentum the Marlins need to come back in this one. Let's see if this kickoff is any different. And Siphrry and Unknown. Unknown does beat him to this one this time, so it won't be the same quick kickoff goal. See what Steez can do with this one. Oh, the pinch. Sent it right back to the Seagull side. Siphrry gonna try to make a play on this. He does get to it, but he just misses. A very unfortunate shot there. Unknown does have the dribble. Steez does win the 50 here on him. He does bump him, and you get him out of the way. Siphrry does get control of this shot by Tunloink. He does beat him to this 50. Let's see if they can make a play on this. Unknown does go back right to it. Moving back on offense. Siphrry does beat him to this. Tunloink does get the shot, but Steez is there for the save. What a good save by Steez. Unknown trying to get
looking a lot better this game.
Yeah, so they're looking a lot better. Hopefully they can keep it going. See if Unknown can handle this. Steez is ready for him, but he's a little bit too far ahead. Siphrry does get ahead. Can he get the pass off to Steez? He does get a nice touch. Oh, he does beat him, and there's a 2-0 early lead for the Marlins trying to send the message that they're not done in this series just yet.
Yeah, they're really putting the pressure on. They're playing really aggressive, really physical. We're watching a lot of bumps from Steez over in the midfield, over by the boost. That physical play is seeming to have an effect on the Seagulls as game 3 so far.
Absolutely. It seems like the Marlins are playing a little bit more aggressive this time, trying to bump, trying to play more physical. They know that their backs are against the walls in this matchup, but they still want to take this win. There's Steez with the clear. He does get demoed by Tunloink, but Siphrry does get the ball forward. Can he make a play on this? Unknown does get to it. Let's see, Steez and Tunloink are going up. Tunloink does beat him to this 50. Siphrry's over there by himself. He did try to go for the demo, but missed. Siphrry does get the ball here. Steez does get the demo on Tunloink. He's going for the second demo. Siphrry tries to make a play on this, but he's just out of position. Steez is just going for all the demos. Will this tilt the Seagulls right now? Steez is just on a rampage in midfield.
Yeah, let's see how it affects this rock-solid Seagulls defense. See if they start hearing footsteps.
Absolutely. And there's an amazing save there by Unknown. Looks like the Marlins do not want to lose this series just yet. They seem to be playing a lot more aggressive. Steez is working on those demos, trying to get a play open for Siphrry. They realize that defense is just too tight for them to get through with their regular plays so far. So they're going to have to do something different. And so far, Steez has been working on those demos. See, can he make a play here? Oh, he tries. Oh, Siphrry. Oh, so close by Siphrry. Just off. Unknown tries to take a shot here. Steez does get the save here. Siphrry tries to make a play. Tunloink, oh, the bump does clear him out of the ball. That could have been a score. Tunloink doesn't get the bump up. See, Unknown does get the ball back from them. Siphrry is there for the clear. Oh, and Siphrry just misses. Tunloink does beat him to this 50. Can Tunloink make a play on this? Oh, there's a pass mid, but Unknown is right behind him. Maybe a little bit out of position. And there's Steez again with the demos. You can tell he is just going after them this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, he needed to do something. Oh, what a double.
Oh, that was very close. Oh, Steez again. How many demos he's going to get this round? It seems like he's going for everything. Steez just demoing everybody. He is on a rampage. He wants that demo award this season.
I think all Steez is seeing around the field is the word hawkish.
Oh, and Tunloink does get the score to cut down the deficit down to 1-2 with 1:45 left. The Seagulls are by no means out. It seems like the Marlins strategy has been working, but they're going to have to score a little bit more to try to get this. So Seagulls have shown that they can put a lot of points up on the board very quickly.
Absolutely. You're going to have to see the Marlins lock down on defense if the Seagulls start to apply their own bit of pressure. Let's see if they can adapt to this physical play from Steez.
We'll see. And Steez does miss the ball here. Tunloink does it. Can he beat him here? That's a weird bounce off the goalpost. Unknown trying to make a play on it. Steez does get to it. Tunloink going right up to try to beat him. And he does beat him to the ball, but Siphrry's right there back to it, trying to push the ball forward. He does tip it over. Unknown. Ooh, will they be able to get to this? Siphrry in the reverse cannot quite get to it. Unknown beats him to it, and he might get the score, and Unknown does to tie the game up with 1:13 left. Tie ball game between the Marlins and the Seagulls. They can see this. I think
Tunloink got the bump on Steez right there to get him out of position. Answering right back with a physical play of his own for the goal.
Absolutely. It seems the Seagulls want this sweep. They're not done with this matchup yet. They want to finish this out now, and they see that right now, 1:13. Who's going to win this battle of attrition between these two squads? There's Unknown, and Siphrry's there for the save. Unknown trying to keep the ball up. Tunloink is quite there, but Siphrry, and he's not quite there, and Tunloink gets the score. The Seagulls closing in on this sweep, taking the 3-2 lead from a 0-2 deficit. It seems like the Seagulls want that sweep.
Seagulls really controlled the ball right there, peppered the goal with shots. I mean, just starved Siphrry. He was at 0 right there. Couldn't do anything about that shot.
And another score by Unknown. They're just pouring it on at this point. They want that sweep, and they're not going to let the Marlins take this one. Seems like the demo strategy only worked for a little bit. Now the Seagulls are making the Marlins pay.
Seagulls started to answer with some physical plays of their own, and it doesn't look like the Marlins have found an answer for it yet.
Oh, but there is Steez with the demo, and he does get the goal. Very smart demo play there by Steez to get Siphrry the easy goal right on target. What a demo. So it is 4-3. The Marlins still have a shot here. There's only 1 goal deficit, 50 seconds left. There's more than enough time for them to tie this game back up. There's Steez. He's trying to get it right back to it. Tunloink is there for it. Siphrry is going to try to make a play on this off the wall. He does get the ball. Can he get the flick? He does not. Unknown. He's trying to dribble it up mid through the air. He's trying to make a play. He does miss the flick here. Steez is there. Now the Marlins are moving back on offense. They do beat it. He does beat him to it, but Unknown is there for the save. Very clutch save there. Siphrry trying to put it back up mid. Steez trying to beat Tunloink to it. Tunloink does beat him to it. And it goes Unknown, moving forward, trying to get it to score. And the Seagulls, again, putting their stamp on this one. 2-goal lead with 19 seconds left. I don't know if the Marlins can come back here.
Yeah, I think with that goal, the fat lady's warming her vocal cords.
Absolutely. It seems like right now the Seagulls are closing in on this sweep. An embarrassing showing for the Marlins so far. They just cannot stop the Seagulls from scoring.
They really played their hearts out this game 3. It just seems like they collapsed in the last 2 minutes or so. Seagulls really started to pour it on, started playing physical, and the Marlins just didn't have an answer for it.
Absolutely, and there's the Seagulls with the sweep of the Marlins. It's surprising to watch from the 4-1 Marlins. They could not take a run from the Seagulls. Again, the Seagulls with the emphatic win here, equal showing from both sides. Unfortunate that they just could not get this victory here. What do you think of what you saw of the Seagulls?
I mean, it seemed like they were on their heels for a minute there, that game 3, with the physical play from the Marlins, but they seemed to figure it out about halfway through, and the Marlins just didn't have an answer for it after that.
It seems
really
like
solid gameplay all around from both teams, but the Seagulls were just hitting on all cylinders today.
Absolutely. It's very unfortunate for the Marlins. It seemed like they were trying, and they just could not overcome them. And then you got the Seagulls just showing how dominant of a team they can be, putting it to the Marlins.
Certainly sending a statement to the rest of Star League that they're coming for playoff time.
Absolutely. We'll see if we can possibly get these guys in here for an interview. But any other thoughts on this matchup so far, Patty?
Nothing in particular. I mean, both teams played really well. I'm excited to see the Seagulls and the Marlins play out the rest of their season.
Absolutely. And so here we have the Seagulls, Tunloink Unknown. How do you guys feel after that matchup?
Hyped. We lost the last time we played against them.
True.
You guys really got your revenge in this series.
Yeah, it seems like you put it to them. The Marlins just could not seem to stop you. What was going through your heads those first 2 matchups before that last one?
To be honest, the first 2 games, we told ourselves, all right, if they manage to come back, we got 1 and then 2 games. That's fine. We can take an L. And then we just kept going, and just Unknown here is just insane.
Absolutely. It seemed like your passing plays were just on point. Your rotations were very sharp in there. How did you feel about the change of strategy there by Steez in that third matchup? It seems like he was just going like a maniac with those demos.
Yeah, those demos, they caught me off guard a little bit because I was full-fledged relying on Tunloink to be my defense god. And when he was gone, obviously they scored twice. But when we, recuperated and we were all good to go, we understood that's all he was going for. We just, dodged the demos. And then we clapped. It just, 1 + 1 = 2. It just worked out.
Absolutely. It seems like they was working in the beginning, but they just absolutely could not get it after the first. Like, you guys took over in the last minute and a half, just scoring goal after goal. Do you have anything to say to the Marlins after that matchup going forward?
Marlins, you're a great team. You're nuts. Steez, is particularly cracked out of his mind. And but today, we found out what to do and we put the pieces together.
Absolutely. Patty, you have any questions for them?
I mean, what was going through your guys' head after that first minute of Game 3? You had the Marlins up 2-0, playing physical, had you guys on your heels. What was going through your head?
We pretty much realized that they're gonna keep doing it because it was absolutely working, and I couldn't seem to avoid it. And even then, when I did avoid it, they took all the boosts too, so I was pretty much dead in the water. So Unknown here just pulled out his ultimate skills out of his back pocket and just 1v2'd half the game.
Certainly was hitting some crazy shots. Really feeling yourself on that ceiling shot on the left side.
I really was. That one. I just felt so confident. I just heard Tunloink tell me, "Oh, we got 20 seconds left. Let's just control it." And I said, "All right, yeah, I got it." And then I just went for the ceiling shot, bottom left corner, right past the defender. I mean, it was chef's kiss. It felt like a very good, cherry on top. I would have been fine with losing the series after that shot.
Couldn't have explained that shot better myself. Right down to the chef's kiss.
Absolutely. So any last gauntlets you want to throw? We give every team the chance in the post interview. Anything you want to say to anyone before we wrap this up?
I don't got anything. You Unknown?
No, I just want to shout out my buddy Wicked. He was just in the chat. He was cheering me on. So shout out to you, buddy.
Absolutely. So that about wraps it up for us for the Frontiers Doubles League. We have 2 more matchups coming up tonight, so stay tuned. 11 p.m. and 12. Just get ready for another couple of fun games. Hopefully they're not sweeps, and we have a little bit more scoring in them as well. But that about wraps it up for me, Hawkish, and Patty.
Well, I
gotta
say, I hope the next game's a sweep.
Absolutely. Hope we see you guys soon. You guys have a great night if you don't see you in the next matchup.
Have a good one, stream.